coach for Crypto Thinkers team in Royal Q. Royal Q is an artificial intelligence, it's a semi-artificial intelligence robot that helps us to trade the crypto market. We just set it up, and for our preferences, if we want one shot or cycle is long term, one shot is short term. So basically, it helps us to trade easily in the crypto market, and it has the feature whereby you can both your capital and your profit stays right in your exchange. Your capital and your profit stays with you in your exchange, not on Royal Q. So that is the reason why we love this artificial intelligence, because if you want to compare it to the other platforms where a lot of people dump their money there, both your capital and your profit was on those platforms. So when anything happens, the platform goes away with both your capital and profit. But here in Royal Q, your capital and your profit does not stay on your Royal Q. Everything is with you on your Binance exchange, and you have your own security login details to access your funds. So Royal Q does not have your funds, does not have your profit, does not have your capital. It's right with you in your exchange. So today is questions and answers section. We have it once or twice every week, so that if you have any question pertaining to Royal Q, that's a business we are in, pertaining to Royal Q, you ask it. If you have you need some clarification of any aspect that we have taught so far, we have more things to teach, but the ones we have taught, people have not grasped it yet. Some are yet to learn all the tutorial videos and make their notes. Some are yet to even submit their assignment after 1 month of staying here. So we can be pumping more tutorials when the ones that have been released, students have not yet completed their educational videos. So before I enter into the questions and answer section, please, if you know you have a question to ask, don't just on your mic and start asking questions, please. We have a button, which is the hand button. The hand button is at the lower right corner of your screen. It's adjacent to the control button, which we have the 3 vertical dots. That place, if you have a noisy background, you just tap on that option. We have in-call messages, so you can still communicate with us by texting us. We will all see it. That's if you know your background is noisy with music, people walking behind you. You know what I'm talking about. So once you know your background is noisy, you can type your question in the chat box. We'll read it out. Some of the admins will read the questions out, and then we'll answer you ASAP. So that's one of the things I want you to know. Hold on, good. And then if your background is good and you can ask a question verbally, you can tap on the hand button. The hand button, the person who taps on it first will be the first person I'll call to ask the question, and it follows the second, the third. So that's how we are going to have this question and answer section in Royal Q. So thank you once again for coming. I hope you have a wonderful question and answer section. And if you're not able to finish up, you will do another meeting on question and answers, and we'll continue from there. Thank you. So before I go and mention the first person, I'm going to just, as I always do, I teach a new thing that is just for a minute, and then, so let me share my screen. All right. Beautiful. All right. Can you see my screen, everybody? Can you see my screen? Let me ask Admin Smith. Can you see my screen?
Absolutely.
Okay, beautiful. So right now I'm on the home page, the home interface of Royal Q. So we've talked about all this interface in our tutorial videos on Crypto Thinkers Fibonacci YouTube channel. So if you're a newbie and you have still not gone to our channel to subscribe and watch the Royal Q homepage interface orientation, you might want to join. Okay, so the place I want you to focus on, anytime you come to your Royal Q app, you are busy with work and you come to your Royal Q app, maybe you don't see certain things functioning well. The first place before you even come to lodge a complaint, the first place you go to is to go to this section. That's how Royal Q put it right in front of the homepage. This section is very important part of this app. Once you don't go there and you come to the page to complain, we know you've not you ask certain questions, you know you've not gone to the latest announcement section to read out the announcements for the Royal Q, whether there's going to be a system maintenance, whether there's going to be an add-on of a new exchange, whether the adjustment of reward bonuses, everything is right here on the announcement page. So everybody, you make sure that you go there, and go and read everything that is there. That way you get to know that, oh, that means when something like this is going to happen, they give announcement, or if they want to do an add-on, they make the users aware of it right in the announcement section. So that's one thing I want us to take note, so you have a relaxed trading mind. Okay. Beautiful. Now, I want us to take us here. See, there's a head logo. It's called the avatar, the main page of Royal Q, more or less like the back office. Okay, so back office, here is the home, here is the back. Okay, somebody is making some sound. Let me see. Somebody's mic is on.
Sorry, ma'am. That's me. I wanted to tell Mr. Oyeyi to mute his video. I wanted to tell him to mute his video.
Okay, that's powerful. Thank you so much for that observation. Mr. Oyeyi, please mute your video so we don't get distraction. Just tap, there's a camera icon below the meeting app. I know some of you are new to Google Meeting. Good, well done. So you just tap on the camera and it will cancel. Thank you so much. So let's go back to where we stopped. So we go to the main page. We are done with the announcement page. So the announcement page, let me tap on it so you see what I'm talking about. Beautiful. So this, they said what? Latest announcement. So Royal Q, whatever Royal Q is doing, any add-ons, any maintenance, any upgrade. Are you getting me? We have system maintenance, upgrade. We have update. There's a difference between updating and maintenance. Upgrade is more deeper. Upgrade can take roughly 24 to 72 hours, depending on what features or add-ons they are going to add to a particular section of the Royal Q. So one thing about Royal Q is that when they are doing maintenance or system update, there's a particular section that they will tell you that the upgrade is going on there. But the other side of the Royal Q app, everything will be working perfectly. That's the beauty of Royal Q. Everything will be working perfectly. So here is the latest. So you just go here, you come to your dashboard, you are seeing certain things not as usual. The first place you go is the latest announcement page. That's where you go. First thing. So we tap here. Now, here you take your time and read Royal Q system maintenance. Dear Royal Q users, we are currently undergoing system maintenance and trading or viewing your transaction orders will be temporarily unavailable. You read it again. We are currently undergoing system maintenance and trading and viewing your transaction orders will be temporarily unavailable. So this alone should even give you knowledge, information about what is happening at your what? Trading section, because it says trading and viewing your transaction orders will be temporarily unavailable. And they said, we will provide further notice upon the completion of the maintenance. We will provide further notice upon the completion of the maintenance. This information has been given to every user, but most people, when they come to their dashboard and they see unusual things, they hardly go to the announcement section, because some people have still not gone to learn on RoyalQ orientation interface, all the tutorial videos we've done to orientate you, so you know where to go to click when you see certain things happen on your page. Everything is here. Everything has been taught in the videos. If you don't take time to watch it, you will be an alien. Like you will be complaining on the page every day. Once you type something, everybody will know. Some people have been on the page for 3 months and they ask certain questions, and you ask yourself, you say you've watched all videos and you're asking this question, but the answer is already right in front of you, you know. So some email domains verification issue. This thing too has also been given. You know, some people have email problems, and RoyalQ email notification problems where they click on the verification and they don't get the code. And RoyalQ has given the latest announcement on that. You just have to tap on it and read, and they even tell you particular domains, you know, particular domains that is having that problem and what they are going to do about it. So he said, when applying for email verification services with the domain at iCloud.on, there may be situation where you are unable to receive the verification email. We recommend checking the spam folder first. If you did not receive the email, if you still cannot find it in the spam folder, please avoid repeatedly applying for the verification code. Instead, you can change the email address for receiving the verification code through pressing the verification. It's not available. Beautiful. So we greatly appreciate your support for our product and services. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact our customer service team at any time. Everything information is right in the latest announcement section. Everything is here. Good. So I wanted to still talk about it, even though I have talked about it in my previous videos. I see that people are not paying attention to RoyalQ, announcement page. Okay, I'm getting feedback from somebody's microphone. Okay, Onyinyi, why are you doing that? I've muted you. Good. So let's go on. So those who have been attending my meetings, you know how my meetings are. Beautiful. So the last thing I'm going to also touch on is you go to the Mind page. I see a lot of people, you are in a business, you are just on the app. You have to also join the official social media handles of that business. Are you getting me? And up to now, some people are not on the RoyalQ official Telegram page. Some people have not added their Telegram notification. Some people have not added themselves to subscribe to RoyalQ YouTube. They don't know where it is. So let me take the opportunity to teach it again, okay? So you go to the Mind page like this, and then you go here, which is called the System Setting. System Setting. That's where you go to. You tap on it, and then you head over to, you see, before that, you see RoyalQ has a firmware version. So whenever there's an update or an upgrade, you see that once they are done this version, we started from V1, we went to V2, V3, V4. Now we are at V5.0. So probably the next one might be V5.2.1 or V5.2.2, depending on the upgrade intensity. So once they are done, you see that they'll give notification that we should go and update our RoyalQ app to the latest version, and any other features or adjustment. Anytime there's a deep maintenance upgrade on the trade section, most of the dashboard, the interface, they might change it or make it look much better than the previous. The dashboard you are seeing, everybody, the dashboard you are seeing right now, that was not how it was. It was not as broad as this, but today, series of maintenance and upgrades have gone on in the past years that we've been in RoyalQ. And anytime they do this, the kind of things they bring on board, my goodness, it's so mind-blowing. So stay tuned and enjoy. So we go here, you go to system setting, then you go to about RoyalQ, how to get connected officially to all their social media platforms. So you just type about, and then you see it. Facebook, Twitter, which today is called X. You join their Telegram page for any latest news, because we are all on Telegram. It's so easy to get information very fast, because sometimes your information might not come early because of the country you are in and probably the server that is being used in the country there. Are you getting me? Then you go to tap on YouTube. It will take you straight up to RoyalQ YouTube. And then we have RoyalQ itself. It will take you to the RoyalQ website. This will take you to the RoyalQ official website page. So I wanted to use this question and answer section to show us all these. You need to go and add yourself, to all these pages. And also, if you want to get to the website version, if you're having mobile glitches, just go to the website of RoyalQ. This is where you go. So you just tap on all these arrows at your extreme right, and it will lead you there. Okay, so basically that's it. Now we head over to our question and answer section. So I'm going to the meeting app, Google Meeting app. Let's see the first person. Okay, nobody has raised their hand, so there are no questions. There are no questions. Okay, so I should call the meeting off. I should call the meeting done.
No, please.
Because I don't see any. If you want to ask a question, raise your hand. If you want to ask a question, raise your hand. This is the rule. It makes the meeting well organized, so nobody will just be talking. You raise your hand nicely and you'll be called beautifully. Okay, that way we don't get 3 people on in their mic and everybody asking questions at the same time. I wouldn't be able to hear the questions. Okay, so if you have any question, please ask. Feel free, tap on the hand button. If you are new to Google Meeting, you see a hand button at the bottom of your screen. You raise your hand and then we will call you to answer. But if you have a noisy background, you can go to the chat box in call messages and type your question there. We are going to read, and then so I'm going to the chat box. Okay, the chat box. Mark Zuckerberg 11 minutes ago, it says I don't see the video. Oh, in the beginning I was not showing any video. The firmware version, yeah. Coach Caleb said the firmware version, yeah, it's going to be. The firmware is now what? 5.63. That's beautiful. The upgrade is ongoing. Okay, Madam Perpetua says, Mr. Onyinye, please ask your questions. Madam, call Mr. Onyinye up. I invited him to this meeting. He had questions about RoyalQ. So I'm reading the chat box. I hope everybody can see. Coach Smith, can you see the in-call messages I'm reading? So if you have a question,
Absolutely.
you can type your question here. Beautiful. Thank you. So you can type your question here if you know your background is noisy and to be very difficult for me to hear you, because I need to hear the question very well so I can answer you appropriately. Because as you ask me the question and I answer you, it might be another person's question too. Okay? So if you know you have a very noisy background, just head over to the message section and then type in your question. Okay? So I can answer you. The admins are available. If anybody send a question, please kindly read it out so I can be able to answer. Thank you. Let me see the hand section. Thank you so much. Let me see the hand section if anybody's hand is up. Okay, we have 3 people. I'm going to screenshot it and I'll put it on the page. So 3 people. The first person is Onyenye Babatunde. Mr. Onyenye Babatunde. Please unmute your mic and ask your question, sir.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
And everybody online. Hello?
Yes, sir. I hear you, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Yes, my question about Royal Q is that we've not started how the business operates. I think we've not gotten to that stage because some of us are still new here and we don't know what the business entails, like the opportunity that is there for us, and what addressable minimum of capital do everybody can start with and at least make some money. Do you get what I'm saying now? And what are those things that we need before we can start the trading? What are those things that will be needed? I think those are my questions. Thank you very much.
Hello? Okay, sir, please, the first line, your first line of sentence, can you repeat that? You said you don't know what the business is.
Entails.
Is that?
How does
you don't know what
really
royalty? Oh, that means okay. Please, before I answer your question, we have a video on how Royal Q works.
Okay.
Royal Q and how it works in detail. So I would want copy. Please, are you on our Telegram page? Please, are you on our Telegram page?
No. I'm not.
Hello, coach. If you are lost, I can respond to him. Hello, coach.
My brother, I think coach is not around. Can you please respond to his
Okay. Oyeye.
Yes, I'm online.
Yes. The first thing I would say in response is the person that added you to this call is obviously listening to you. Am I correct?
Okay, so beautiful. So kindly ask the person to give you our Telegram page. Once you join the page, you'll be given detailed videos about how the business, how it works, how person. Okay. So basically, Sister Abby, please kindly go to the admin page and then hello.
Go on.
Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me?
Coach, you are fluctuating.
I'm hearing you loud and clear.
Okay. Is it my internet? Nobody can hear me.
Go ahead, coach. Go
Okay,
ahead.
let me
Go ahead.
see.
Go
I'm
ahead.
My
listening.
Go
internet.
ahead.
Hello. Okay. Hello. Can anybody hear me?
Yes,
Can you
coach, we
hear
can
me?
hear you very well.
Go ahead. Go
We can
ahead.
hear you.
Okay, I wasn't hearing anybody. I've been asking if you hear me. I wasn't hearing
Yeah,
anybody. So I went to text on the
we are
Telegram
here.
page.
We are here.
Just okay. So everything you need to know about Royal Q. We have this Crypto Thinkers team. We have made provision for any newbie who wants to learn more about Royal Q. What is Royal Q? How to get started with Royal Q? How to register, activate the activation fee you will need. So it will be very good for you to connect with the person that added you, or better still, one of the admins should copy the introduction to Royal Q video and paste it here, or give our YouTube channel link on the admin page, copy it, and then come and paste it here for him to join. And also, let me make the word. So, sir, everything you want to know about Royal Q is available. Just do well to join or connect to the person who gave you the link to this place. Okay, I'm going to drop the link to our Telegram page. You just join. Okay, so I'm dropping it to make the work much more easy. So I'm dropping our Telegram VIP page link. You can join. Once you join, you just say you are new. We'll see you, and then we'll give you the videos to help you know how to get started in Royal Q, what capital you need to start with. Everything is there on our Telegram. Okay, Mr. Onye, is that all
Yes,
clear?
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Yeah, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so please check the message section right now. I've dropped our Telegram link there. Kindly tap on it and join. And
Okay.
the videos will be given to you on what is Royal Q, how to get started with it. Everything you need to know about Royal Q is in those videos. Okay?
All
Thank
right.
you
Thank you very much.
once again. So kindly check the message section. You just tap on, there's an icon, 3 dots at your extreme bottom right. You see 3 vertical dots, 1, 2, 3. You tap on it, you see in call messages. In call messages, you tap on the message icon, and then you see our Telegram link there. You join. Once you join, you'll be given the video for you to know more about Royal Q, how to get started. Okay? Okay, thank you so much. All right, let's move on to the next person. So the next person on our bill is, please, if I've answered your question, please, you can kindly lower your hand. Thank you. You just tap on the hand button and then you lower your hand. The next person is Mr. Ifeanyi. Please forgive me, I'm a Ghanaian. Trying to learn how to pronounce the Nigerian name.
Ifeanyi Chukwu.
So with time, I'll get you.
Ifeanyi Chukwu.
Okay, Mr. Ifeanyi Chukwu. Okay, please, your hand is up. Kindly unmute your mic and let's have your question.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, sir.
Can you hear me?
How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you, ma.
Okay.
My name is Ifeanyi Chukwu, calling from Nigeria, Abuja.
Okay.
I actually I don't know, it's just an observation on my own part. A few weeks ago, my upline spoke to me about RIQ. And he keeps talking to me about RIQ.
A minute, sir.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Please, you said you have a question, or you said you have observation.
No, it's question and
ask a question.
Kind of observation, question.
Section.
Question. It's question.
It's a question. Okay, please go ahead and ask your question.
Yes, as a few weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago, my upline spoke to me about RareQ and talked to me about the capital in which to use to activate the RareQ. But I told her I'm not actually financially stable at the moment. If she can give me some time towards end of December. She said, if I can key in with any amount.
I think you made everybody aware on the Telegram page about this particular thing you are saying. You typed something like that on the Telegram page for all of us to see. I think you said something like that, right?
I can't remember, but I know I spoke to you on the mentorship page.
No, on the Telegram page. On the Telegram page, you typed a very a long pertaining to your upliner 2 weeks ago.
No, not that one.
Oh,
not that one.
But
I have a different question. Hello?
Oh, okay.
No, I have a different question. So she said I could just key in with any amount I have since they are waiting the bull run, like you said. And that's okay. What I have at the moment is not much, but she said I can key in. So I activated my bot. So after the activation, I was hoping that I could be put into one of these settings, Thinker settings. But I noticed she was using Signal to get an asset for me to trade. Eventually, one of these signals, the assets she put me in, has been long overdue. It has been long. Nothing's happening until this maintenance issue came. But I spoke to her on Sunday. I said, "Is it that I want to add like 100 USDT to what I have?" Then I was having about 270 USDT. I said, "I want to add like 100 USDT so that I can start off with the Thinkers also, one of the Thinker strategy, pending when the real capital will come by the end of the month." She said, no, I shouldn't add 100. If I want to add, I should add like 200 more so that she can set me up for 2 coins. So I actually get very, very confused because what I actually wanted was one of those Thinker strategy, but eventually she didn't put me in it until when the maintenance issue now came up. So at this junction, I don't know what to do. I feel I'm trapped. Yeah.
Oh, you're not trapped because I remember you text this particular thing you are saying. I remember you text it on the Telegram page for all of us to read. I will tag that sentence you typed this evening right after the meeting, talking about you have $270. You typed it on our Telegram page. Everybody read it. What you are saying right now, we all read it. Yes. So I'll tag it for you to see you typed it already on the page. And
I need help. I don't know the way forward.
Yes. So please, you dealt with your upliner, okay, and then you inboxed me, and then I replied you. You said you had $270, and then your upliner fixed you on an asset which is called YFI, which you stated in my inbox. And I replied you that, and you said, what would you do? And I replied you that for now, you have to just wait for that asset your upliner gave you, because that asset is not in Crypto Thinkers list, which I've been posting on the page. It's called YFI. Everybody can attest that it's not part of the assets, the 50 assets I listed for all of us to trade with any of the Thinkers strategy according to your capital capacity. Okay. So I told you that the only solution, I text you back that the only solution to that, since the 270 is already in the YFI asset, that's your upline asset for you, the only solution is you wait, you put the trade on one shot. I type that you put the trade on one shot and wait for the asset to sell out. Once it sells out and you bring in your extra $100, you can add it to the 270, making it 370, and you can trade the junior Thinker, or you trade the junior default, you trade the junior split Thinker. And I put that that strategy on the general page. I also put it on the lecture hall. I put it on all the pages on our Telegram page, and everybody on the page has access to the 180 junior split strategy. So 180, you can use that strategy to trade. If you have 180, if you have $360, you can split the $360 into two. Use 180 to trade the 180 Tinker split strategy. So I typed it back. I replied you in my Royal Q back office. So I believe if you go there, you see that I've replied you all that. And so that's that. So you have to focus your mind on the Telegram page. And also, if the page has lots of messages, that's why I intentionally created a channel. The channel, nobody sends message there. It's only information, announcement, everything that anybody has to know, I posted there. So if you don't want to read messages on the interactive page, just go to the lecture hall section of our page. You go to the lecture hall section. So I encourage everybody to join the lecture hall, because that's where we have our all the messages. So this is our lecture hall. We are 123 so far. Only 87 people are there. In the lecture hall, as you can see, you see I'm the only person that text messages here, so that nobody will say that the Telegram page has so many messages, so I didn't see. The lecture hall, only important messages are here. So you see the date is here on the 12th. So if you came to the page, you came to Telegram 2 days ago, all you have to do is just take about 10 to 15 minutes, scroll to the date that you didn't come to the Telegram page, and you see that you will never, ever miss information. This announcement, I posted it on the channel. So you could see at dawn, I was just posting, giving information. If an asset, even we are going to have a question and answers, I post the meeting link. If there's any information, I post it on the lecture hall. So the lecture hall is only important information that pertaining to your Royal Q trading, even the assets to trade. I've even posted it there for all of us to gain access to it. So everything is here. How to even set up a trade, set up a coin to trade by yourself, even when your upliner is not there. I've done a video on it. It's right on the channel. You just go and then you watch the junior tinker. If your capital is 360, you watch the junior tinker, and then you put in the settings. And I've already given the assets that you should trade on. I've given everything. Just pick one at the left. I've written it when you are trading two assets with $180. Pick the one at the left. You pick one at the left, one at the right. Run at the left, run. I've written everything in the description. So if you don't follow strictly, this lecture hall is so important, but I see a lot of people have still not joined. We are 123, only 87 people have joined. And when it happens like that, you miss a lot and you get stuck, and we'll all be making money. Because when it gets to the bull market, you see the way I'm having so much time teaching, attending to everybody. Bull market, I'll be busy because I want to also make money for all the waiting time, for all the times that we've waited for market to pump. I also would have to take care of myself, and also be on the Royal Q app to make sure that I also maximize my profit before the bull market goes off. So everything you need here, anybody on this call, if you are not on the lecture hall, you might want to consider, joining, okay? Might want to consider joining the lecture hall. So I'm copying the link again. So those who have still not joined the lecture hall will be able to join. Okay. So for now, I gave the solution to you, sir. I told you that the only thing you can do now, I'm pasting the lecture hall Telegram channel. So if you are not there, kindly join. It will do you a lot of good. You will complain less, and you will know what to do even when all the admins are asleep, because we also need to sleep after a hard day's work, So once you come to the lecture hall, just scroll. If you missed the page for 2 days, just scroll to the 10th of December and scroll and look at all the information that was given on that day. That way you'll be up updated. You'll be updated. So for now, the solution is your $270 is in YFI, which your upliner gave you. You wait patiently. When the asset sells out, after the system maintenance has been done, then you'll be able to pick either the junior split tinker, which is 180 per coin. And I listed the exact assets to trade. If you are having only 180, I listed the assets, the specific asset to trade with a 180 settings. You don't just pick any asset for the 180. If you are having only 180 capital, just go and pick any one of the listed. I listed about 5. All is on the lecture hall. Everything I say is on the lecture hall. Every information I'm releasing here, I have already posted it in the lecture hall. The lecture hall is a channel. It's not a place where people will be sending messages like how the interactive page is. So lecture hall, if you are not there, everybody join, because that is where I'm going to send important updates. Even the bull market, if we have to change, during the bull market, we change our take profit to a higher percentage, and that is the lecture hall that I'm going to release those information. So once your attention is not there, switch on your notification on your lecture hall. Very important. Let your Telegram notification on lecture hall be on, so you don't miss out on any important trade information I give to the team. Otherwise, we'll make money and you'll be stuck and we'll be posting results and you think Royal Q doesn't like you, but information has already been given at that place. So basically, that is the answer to your question. If you have any further questions, please, you can go ahead and ask that.
Oh, okay. Once the asset is sold off, I would like to use one of the strategies with your guidance, if you don't mind. But
yeah, so please, the strategy that you will use is called you will be having 370. So you will use a strategy called the junior split strategy. It's on the channel. I posted it yesterday. I reposted it the previous day. So the settings is there. You just input the settings and put in the Sabine Mood real-time settlements. I believe by now you have become conversant with how to set the parameters of each settings. Yes, beautiful. So once you do that 180, I've given the list of the assets. Just pick any two to trade on the 180. So you just split your 370 into 2. Just make it 180, 180, and then the rest of the $10 you can send it as full well or use it to buy BNB. Yesterday I talked about the importance of having BNB on your Binance. So you might want to watch yesterday's meeting also, so you can get enough information when your trade sells out and you want to set up a trade by yourself. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much, ma'am. I'm grateful, ma'am.
You're welcome. Okay, let's move on to the next person. All right, let's go. Okay, Baba, Mr. Babatunde, your hand is still up. You want to ask a question, sir? Okay, that's the old one. Okay, so we don't have any hand raised. Let's go to the chat box. Please, Sister Abby, can you read messages in the chat box if there's any question there?
Okay, ma'am.
Is there any question in the chat box?
Yes, there is.
Oh, okay, please read it out for us so we answer them.
Hello, my question, how can you know?
The name of the person. The name of the.
Hello, my question, how can you or I know that a certain coin is going to pump soon? Why some coins go down and never come up?
Okay, please, who asked the question? Please, then the name of the person who asked the question.
Leah Castro.
Okay. Castro.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let me have a look. Leo Castro. Okay, hello, my question. How can you know what how can you know that a certain coin is going to pump soon? Well, okay, I think we answered this question for you yesterday by giving you a video tutorial on how when a coin pumps and how to know when the coin has pumped at a particular percentage with the price alert feature that we taught. So how can you know that certain coin is going to pump? Nobody controls the market. Nobody knows whether a coin is going to pump in the next 1 second. We all are predicting or assuming per our technical skill. Technical skills is like, oh, I'm getting feedback. If your microphone is off, after speaking, kindly mute your mic. I'm getting feedback. Kindly mute your mic. Kindly mute your mic. Okay. So she's asking how to know whether a certain coin is going to pump. Is going to pump. How to know? There are technicalities that we put in place to predict, and the prediction is 50-50. It can choose to pump or to break the resistance. There's something called resistance. That's those things we teach it in the advanced class. Resistance and support. So there are levels that the market goes to where it needs to what? Reject, and then come back to retest a particular level called support. Now, when the support level is reached and market does not reject it, when it does not reject it, it will break that support level, and it will go further down to the next support zone. So when it gets there, then if there are more buyers for that day, you see there will be a green candle. You see there will be a green candle pop up. That's when you see the market will be pumping. Now, when the market is pumping, we have a feature in RoyalQ that says price alert. Now, this price alert, we set it on the big market fall and big market rise. Meaning big when market pumps in the last 24 hours or 48 hours, RoyalQ is going to give you a pop-up. So when you put a ringtone there, you hear your price alert will just pop up on your screen, whether you're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, wherever you are on any social media app or any part of your phone. The pop-up will just come onto your screen telling you that the coin has dropped to this percentage, or the coin has what? Pumped to this percentage. So for you to know if the coin will pump, nobody knows. Right now I'm talking to you, nobody knows in the next 1 minute if a particular coin is going to pump and pump to this extent in the next 5 minutes. This is how tall the candlestick will be. Are you getting me? I don't want to go into technicalities, because when I go to that section, is going to make so something like this. So these are pumps, like the candlestick. Right now, as I'm talking to you, let me show you. Nobody controls the market. No one controls the market. No one knows when the coin will pump, and then no one knows when the coin will go down 100%. It's 50-50 or 60-70. When we do our technicalities, there's a level that we know that once the market gets there, market needs to do something called rejection. So rejection is more or less like there's a resistance, like this part. Market comes, so this, please, can everybody see it? Or I'm not online?
You are, we can see it.
Oh, okay, beautiful. So I'm just chipping in this. I teach this in the advanced class, so I just don't want to mix it with the basic class, because the basic one, you've not even finished getting it. So here we have, when the market will pump, nobody knows. Nobody controls like the market. The market moves according to demand and supply. So more buyers, more sellers will determine how high a candlestick will go in an hour and how low a candlestick will form. So here we call here resistance. You hear something called resistance, and then here we call here support. So it's like something is supporting it from coming down. Are you getting me? So when it goes up, it hits resistance. It doesn't go up. It comes down to hit the support. So if it rejects, meaning it will buy again to this level. Then if it couldn't break up here, it will come down again to the support zone. If it rejects again, then it will pump. Now, when it pump and it gets to the third, so it has made a 3 touch, 1, 2, 3. Normally, the third touch, if it does not reject, it will what? Break it. So as you can see, it broke it. Now, after breaking it, per our technical know-how, when it breaks it upward, as you can see, it needs to come back. It's called retest. We call it retest in trading. Okay, retest, test, or retracement. So we have certain features called Fibonacci. We use certain features called Fibonacci. That's advanced. Okay, so it needs to come back to retest this previous resistance it broke. So if it's able to test it and reject it with a bull and a bear candle, a strong one, then it will go back to the place where the resistance, a new resistance was formed again. Are you getting me? Now, if it's not able to hold it, then it will come down here again. Now, when it comes down here and here cannot hold, it becomes weak, then it will break down and come to another level, another immediate support level. So I just want you to know that nobody knows whether a coin will pump in the next 1 minute, like 100%. But we can give a rough idea that there's a possibility or a probability that this coin, after making first touch, second touch, third touch, and it rejects, there's probability it will break out, and that's what it did. Okay, so basically that's what I just want to chip in. These things I teach them in advanced class. I don't want to mix, I don't want to bombard your head, but I just want all of us to get an overview that we cannot tell you that this asset is going to pump right now as I'm talking to you. So these places, they are called time frames. So each candlestick here represent 15 minutes. It used 15 minutes to form each candlestick here. So you see a blue highlighter. Okay, today we are having question and answer section, but I'm just trying to chip in this. I teach it in my technical section. So you see a blue, a green candle, red candle. So red candles means there are sellers in the market, more sellers in the market than buyers. Green candle means more buyers in the market than sellers. It's as simple as that. Okay, then you see that every 15 minutes, the reason why sometimes some of the profit on some 15 minutes are bigger than others is because of the shape of the candlestick and the type of candlestick at that particular minute, hour, or day. So you see that some of the candlestick, let me just use 1 minute to just show you something, all in the name of answering the question of how would you know if a coin will pump. You will not know 100%. With our technicalities, at least we can give a fair idea that there's a probability that this coin, when it gets here, it can pump. So if it gets there and it doesn't pump, we have it's not our doing. It is the market. It's the buying and the selling. So you are part of the buyer and the seller, you know, in the market space. Okay. So here you see this candle is so green. There is a 15-minute candle. It used 15 minutes to form. So you see this candle, this 15 minutes, if you're trading this asset, because it's green and big, you will make a lot of money on this particular asset because the candlestick is bigger. Now look at this small one over here. It's also 15 minutes. It's also used 15 minutes to form. So you see that in that 15 minutes at that time, you will not make much profit on that particular candle because the volume is so small. Look at the body, it's so small. But look at this one. The body is very big. So you see that some hours you make a lot of profit on the asset, and another hour you don't make much. Are you getting? So these are the reasons why your profit differs every 15 minutes if it's on a 15 minutes chart. So basically, that's what I want to chip in. Okay, so Madam Leo Castro, have I answered your question? Or I'm off?
Yeah, no.
You are on,
Am I
you
off?
are on.
Oh, thank God. So you saw my screen, or I was not sharing my screen?
We saw everything. It was very clear. The candlestick explanation and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, good. Thank you for the feedback. Okay, I think Madam Leo is not answering. Probably her background is noisy. Okay. Oh, she came back. She said, thanks, I understand. Hello, ma. Madam Abby, please, you were saying something.
No, the feedback from Mrs. Leo Castro. She said she understands.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for understanding. Okay, please, do we have any other question?
Yes, she has a second question.
Okay, and why we choose, okay, your second question, Madam Leo Castro is asking, and why we choose 1% as take profit during the bear market. Wow. Okay, beautiful. So as I said, I think you are yet to watch some of our videos. Why we use 1%. Actually, 1% is Crypto Thinkers official take profit in all. If you watch all our Excel sheet strategy, from Excel sheet strategy junior thinker all the way to Ethereum VIP thinker, you would realize that all our take profit from the whole position take profit, you see 1% distributed, and take profit allocation, you also see 1%. That is the Tinker strategy. We use 1%. So far, we are the only team that use 1% take profit, and we use that because that is our official take profit. Now, when we get to the bear market, it is important to use a smaller take profit. Why? When you're in the bear market, it doesn't do a lot of volumes. Right now, I don't think you came to meet the bear market, because we are phased out of the bear market. We are in the pre-bull market. So if you watch Introduction to Royal Q, I talked about the bull market in detail. I gave a slide and I talked about the sections of bull market that we are going to be in. So we are in the pre-bull, the first pre-bull section. That's where we are in 2023. And 2024, we are going to the second bull section. Are you getting me? So it's all in the Introduction to Royal Q, one of the videos, I think the third one. That's where I explained it in detail, so you might want to watch it. So 1%, we use it during the bear season to be what? Able to take profit faster whenever there is any little move up or down. So you see that even when the market goes down, our margin calls helps us to even make little profit from every candle that makes 1% push up. So just a little push up, we want Royal Q to take. We don't want to wait for 3%, 5%. Those kind of percentages, it will come, but it will take time before you make profits daily. That's the secret. It's not even a secret again. That's the reason why I use 1% during the bear season. And because you are now with us for the first time, you've not been with us for the past years that we've been in Royal Q. Next year will be 3 years that we are being in Royal Q. So in the bull season, on the lecture hall, the bull season, we're going to increase our take profit. And I'll give the instruction on when to increase the take profit between 50% to 500%, depending on the asset we are trading. Some of the assets did 6,000%. And on Royal Q, I think the highest percentage you can put there is, I think, 10,000%, because they know crypto can do 10,000% in a week on an asset. Yes, so that happens only in the bull market. So bull market, I'm gonna give the information on the lecture channel. So it's important to join there, because that's why I'll send all information. I'm not going to send some information on the Telegram interactive page, so somebody will say I didn't see it. and I missed. So I'll put it on the lecture hall. Join the lecture hall if you love to make wealth in this next bull market. Okay. So bear market, we use 1%. Bull market, we're going to use more than that. And that will be given according to the market momentum for each bull market day. So if you are not, you have not put your notification on Telegram, especially the lecture hall and our page, you will miss so much, because once you don't get notification, all information will be locked and you will not see it and you'll miss big time. You have to wait for the next cycle. Okay. So bear season, we use 1%. That's why we use 1% in the bear season. So we are facing out of the bear season. There are signals. We are getting bullish signal momentum. So as at when we have to put 100% there, I'm going to post it. And I'll post which asset we are supposed to put that percentage. We can even put 1,000% there, 2,000% there, and you see it will pump and give you that. So if you imagine you have $360 on one asset, that's all the money you have. And then the market does a 2,000% pump when I tell you to put 2,000% there. Imagine 2,000% on your $360 on a bull market. You are made. So welcome to Crypto Thinkers team. Here we make wealth easily with the help of Royal Q. So I believe I've answered all questions. Yep. So Madam Castro, I hope you've understood it, why we use 1%. Okay. Beautiful. Please, is everybody following? Oh, thank you, King Sanjo, for the thumbs up, for the love, for the, thank you, King Sanjo. Thank you, Madam Abigail. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you, Coach Caleb. Wow. I love the heart, the love. Thank you so much. Stephen Apia, thank you for clapping for me. Okay, so it's 8 o'clock here in Ghana. Whoa, who is that? Oh, Madam Castro gave me some heart, love. Thank you. So thank you so much, everybody. We don't have any question again. We're going to have another question and answer section. I believe you've learned a lot from other people's questions, and we're going to have this more often. You know I love Royal Q. So anything Royal Q, I pin here. So thank you so much. I love you all. This is Mimi, and I'm Tinker, and I'm the head coach for Team Crypto Thinkers in Royal Q here.
We lost her there. Thank you guys for coming. That's the end of the meeting.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.